Hey guys, Yankee Prepper. Now I did a pretty detailed video on mountain research stoves, and those stoves have a great reputation. I love using their products. They can boil water fast, no smoke when I'm moving quick. This is a different take on a stove that I really like as well. This is a Swiss surplus Volcano stove. You can buy them two for 15 bucks on Sportsman's Guide right now, and I use this stove a lot if I'm not worried about speed, or if I want something really compact, or if I just want to forage my fuel around me. And I'm going to do a review on this today. I also want to put this out here for Kevin, who was looking at my mountain research stove video, and I wanted to throw this at him as well for him to look at and check out. This is pretty economical, Kevin. I think you'd really enjoy this one because you can just use the fuel around you if you're not worried about the smoke or moving quick or boiling water too quick. Anyway, let me show you how this works. Try and do this with one hand. It comes in 3 pieces: aluminum cup and a corked bottle, and that's basically your stove where you put your fuel into, and you put this on top to boil it. Now, I'm sure at the time this was high-grade technology, but what I've done is I've taken this out of the picture. I still like the bottle, it's pretty cool, but I went and shopped a SIG bottle, which is also made by the Swiss, and it's got a nice screw cap on, and I replaced that as the third piece, and that works out a lot better. I don't have to worry about the contents spilling all over the place. Alright, put that water away for a while. I always carry around a little lint with me. I get that out of my dryer. I always keep a full-size dryer in my bug-out bag, of course. Throw some leaves in there. Whatever you can scrounge up, get it to work. Throw them in on top as well. For the price, this stove is pretty impressive, and there's just nothing to go wrong with it. If you're going on a leisurely camping trip, or if you've got the time and you're not moving fast and you don't need to boil water quick, it's just kind of a cool stove to work with. Doesn't take it too long to get going. Now that truly took, maybe a minute to get that kind of fire going, and I've got some dry forage here that I obviously got together ahead of time, but it doesn't take much in this cylinder to get it going. They've got the holes in all the right place to get the draft going, and you just feed it by sticking sticks in the bottom here and pushing the already lit fuel into it, and you can get a pretty nice fire going pretty quick. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me boil water, but I will time this for you on my watch to see how long this takes to boil. Okay, we're coming up on about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and we're starting to get some bubbles on the bottom. Now, it's a pretty smoky stove at times. It just depends on, of course, the fuel that you're using, and that's something that, if you're camping, you probably wouldn't care about. I don't care about, but if you're in some kind of shelter, it's not as convenient as having the mountain research stoves. Or if you're trying to do it in stealth mode, this probably isn't a good idea. But it is a cool stove, I have to tell you. For the money, you know, 2 for $15, you can always find fuel around you in almost any situation, and it really centers the heat on that cup, and eventually we'll get that water boiling. Okay, after about 10 minutes and 20 seconds, I've got a full boil. Now, of course, that can greatly vary depending on what the temperature is outside or what kind of fuel you're burning, even, you know, what the wind and the draft is like. But still, it's a lot quicker than trying to boil water on a stone out on a fire. Time to add the coffee.
Skiwi hikaloga hikashtal. Kakahat. The takatat. Kochiskate chisadapidad.